I want to start this video off by saying that I'm not really expecting anyone at Blizzard to ever watch this. I mean, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to be a little optimistic about this, but the odds that someone at Blizzard will see the video, click on the video, and watch the video seems slim to me, but maybe I'll get lucky. And the point of this video is to say, basically, if you look at all the things that have been going on in private servers in the World of Warcraft in the last few years, you'll see the general trend is that servers have gotten more popular and they are more well known and there's more media coverage. So not just media in terms of video game media, like small journals or small websites, but we're talking even larger ones like IGN has covered things. And besides IGN, even outside of gaming media, we've gotten coverage in the BBC. So there's other non-gaming media that have covered it also, but BBC is one example. But despite that, despite a petition that's gone out that has like 250,000 signatures, all these things, obviously that there's tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands maybe players or accounts across all the private servers, we haven't really heard anything from Blizzard. And that's okay. First of all, Blizzard is not obligated to give us anything. We are not entitled to anything from them. They are a company, and as a company, they pretty much answer to themselves and to their shareholders, since they're a publicly traded company. So their board of directors probably has a lot to say about what they do also, and that's okay. We shouldn't expect them to do anything, but that doesn't mean we can't talk to them. We can't have a dialogue and try to convince them to make a product that we're interested in. But we just need to make sure that we don't go as far as to feeling entitled for something, because they don't owe us anything. And that's just the truth. And a lot of people seem to think that they do owe us something, that we can yell at them and scream at them and convince them through anger to make a product for us. And I just don't think that's realistic, and I don't think that is the way to handle the situation. So what I'm doing in this video is I just want to say to Blizzard, if anyone out there happens to see this, look at all of the people that are in the private server community, or whatever you want to call us. There's people out there that, talk of themselves as being pirates, and they seem to flaunt the fact that they're downloading their games and playing them for free. And then there's people out there who, have tons and tons of money they're pulling in from this. There's YouTubers that are big YouTubers that jumped into this just to, I think, get a bunch of clicks, and then they dropped it after that. And that's okay, I guess. But if you look at all those people that are out there to make money, or all the people that are out there just to play a game for free, beneath all of those people that stand out, there's a lot of us that just really like the games that you've made and that we cannot play anymore. I'm a huge fan of vanilla World of Warcraft, so about 2004 to 2006, that is a game that I really enjoyed. And if you look at my channel, most of my content is me just playing the game and talking about my life and talking about the game as I'm playing it. That's really all I like to do with it. I just want to play it and share my experience with other people. Some people like, later expansions of Burning Crusade, Mists of Pandaria, like Cataclysm. Some people like Cataclysm. I don't know how anyone likes Cataclysm, but some people like Cataclysm. And you get people that like all these different expansions, but we just can't play them anymore. And so this is my emotional appeal to anyone at Blizzard that maybe is possibly watching this. You have a lot of fans, and I'm not here to threaten you. There's nothing I can do anyway to threaten you if I wanted to, but I'm not going to threaten you. I'm not going to boycott your products. I still enjoy your products regardless of your decisions with legacy servers. But there's a lot of people like me who would just be really excited to be able to play legacy servers through Blizzard, pay Blizzard for that service, and have a nice, stable environment. I think right now the biggest problem for private servers is that they're so unstable, that servers will exist and then they get DDoSed, or they exist and then they transfer servers to a new country and our latency goes up, or they exist and they get hacked and everyone's accounts get destroyed, or they exist and then the people that are developing it get tired of doing it, or they run out of money and they shut it down. And the instability makes it very hard for us to enjoy games that we used to enjoy that are basically no longer available, except going through this kind of convoluted method to find them, install them, play on them, and then hope that the servers stay around long enough for us to get to what we want to do in the game. So I know it sounds so silly. I mean, this is just a video game. I have so many other things going on in my life that I care about more than this. I mean, honestly, it looks like I maybe spend a bunch of time playing this, but I do most days I don't even play WoW. and the days that I do, it's maybe an hour of time. So most of my life is spent at my job or with my family or with friends or thinking about other things. But in my free time, when I have a little bit of time to spare, I would like to enjoy the hobbies that I enjoy. And one of those happens to be the World of Warcraft, for better or worse. And man, you know, it would just be so great if one of these days I woke up and saw like a tweet from Blizzard saying, we're announcing legacy servers, they'll be out in 6 to 12 months, $15 a month, and we're going to have servers for Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and so forth. And I don't know, I think it sounds so weird, but I'd be really happy to hear that. It'd just be a fun thing to hear. And I don't know, maybe someone out there at Blizzard is there, maybe someone's listening, they can just relate to that, you know? Just knowing some old game they used to love playing. Like imagine playing your Nintendo Entertainment System, your NES, and imagine playing Super Mario Brothers, or the original version of Super Mario Brothers, and imagine that it no longer exists, and the only way to play it is to illegally download it, or to find someone that's developing an independent standalone version of it. But imagine the original cartridge was completely destroyed, and there's none of those left. That's what it kind of feels like with the vanilla World of Warcraft to me. It's a classic game that I enjoy, I think is a very interesting game, and there's just no way for me to easily play it anymore. And that's just disappointing. That's really what I guess I'm expressing here is just disappointment that, you know, it's been over 10 years now. It's been, I guess, really more than 12, 13 years since the World of Warcraft launched, I guess. And it's a disappointment that 13 years, as long as that is, it's not that long. We have video games from the 70s that we can still play. From the 80s and 90s we can still play. Yet this game from 2004 that was so popular, had millions of people playing it, and still has millions of people playing the newer versions of it, is no longer available for us. So all I'm asking, if someone out there at Blizzard is listening somehow, to just think about it and, you know, realize there's people like me who, you know, I feel like I'm a decent person. I'm not here to attack Blizzard, and I respect Blizzard's work. I truly think Blizzard is one of the greatest video game developers of all time. I really think that they're one of the best video game developers. There's people like me who feel that way and would just be very happy to know that we could support Blizzard and pay for this product, buy this product from them to have, you know, retail legacy servers. I guess the more as I'm going through this video, I realize I don't really have a closing statement or a key point here. This is really just an emotional appeal, is what I would call it. Just to say that I'm not going to boycott Blizzard's products. I'm not going to protest at BlizzCon. I'm not going to freak out on them on Twitter or anything like that. But just like mentally, I would just be really happy if Blizzard came out someday and said, hey, we're going to release legacy servers. We have a plan. It's going to take a while, but we will do this. So if you're out there, Blizzard, let me know. Give us a comment. You guys, Blizzard probably knows how to get a hold of me at this point in time between my YouTube channel, which is super small, relatively speaking, is a very small channel, or my Twitter account. So hey, if Blizzard is out there and wants the opinion of someone that has spent a lot of time thinking about vanilla servers or legacy servers, then send me a tweet, get in touch with me. I would love to talk to you guys. I know that's asking a lot. I mean, that'd be more of a favor for me than a favor for you guys, but the point being, there's people, just fans of Blizzard, fans of video games, and fans of the World of Warcraft that would be so excited to hear legacy servers coming out. So if there's any chance of that, any day, just think about it, put something into it, maybe make it happen, and people like me would just be very grateful. So if you're listening, thank you for your time.